pull on a little more jib halyard. There's a close tune and there's a fine tune. The fine tune is
Which one is the jib halyard?
I'll tell you. So the line is labeled fine tune on the side there. It's white, pink, and black. No, white, pink, and black.
Oh, white. This
It's fine tune. Yeah, pull that on a little more. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. A little more. One more pull. Okay, try that. And let me tell you guys a little bit about the boat before we get going too hard here. So the driver has the main sheet and the tiller. The forward crew generally has the jib sheet.
Mm-hmm.
The middle person, you may say to yourself, I have nothing to hold on to while hiking.
Yeah.
You have this. That's the sole purpose of that line. Is only tied in for the sole purpose of giving you something to hold on to when you're hiking. Now, trust it. Really put your weight on the hiking strap.
Oh, this is so much better than what we have on the Lightning. He's
Oh, yeah.
so used to human intelligence stuff.
Yeah, you can really trust it. Let's pull on a little bit more outhaul, which is the neon line on the boom, right near the gooseneck. The neon line on the boom.
On the boom. This
Green,
one?
yeah, that's the outhaul.
Oh, yeah, that one.
Let's pull that on some more. That's good. Now let's put that line behind the instruments. Okay. All right. So, there's otherwise very few lines on the boat. The bang is double-ended and led back to here. I'm just going to put some on down here as well. The Cunningham is the black line. Francesco, just to your right. Also double-ended. It's labeled Cunno. Yeah. Pull on a little Cunno. Good. Great. That's good. And let's ease the jib a little bit. And let's go fast. Because the whole point of having a Viper is going fast. So we get in the hike straps. And let's take another one. So right now, so the speed of the boat, what is the number of speeds in the middle and the bottom is the number? Yeah, 8. We're at 83 right now. It doesn't feel like you're going 83, but
Yeah.
look behind us and you see the roof. It's very easy. There's no load right now. But once I get out of this harbor, I'm not driving anymore. You'll see how it's behaves. So in big puffs, we use the jib also. So we don't have a backstay. No backstay, and there's no traffic. So the way we control mast bend in the Viper is with upper shrouds, we have mast blocks, and we have main sheet tension. That's it. If we put in a backstay and a traveler, they would have needed 500 more pounds of fiberglass. It would be a very different boat.
Yeah.
The wind will get less puffy once we get out. We're going to sail different time here. The most open water that we have in Shelter Island, we have to go around the corner.
Mm-hmm.
It's very narrow here otherwise, and the wind is very shifty. Trim the jib on a little more. And we'll hang it. And I got 16 to 1 purchase in the van, 4 on top, 4 on the bottom. Francesco, let's put a little more Cunno on. Black line.
Black line
We
here.
can do it while hiking. I have it let out to the ground. That's good. Okay. So, I almost want normally to put the heavier towards the because I guess what we're doing in the phone. Yeah, I'm just letting you know there's more riding moment. But you can see it's already more, the further back you go, the more comfortable it is to hike also. Because the tanks are so much wider. But you would put the biggest person in the middle. I'm probably the biggest person. So when you're driving, I'll be in the middle. I'm going to come in all the way with low wind, and we will sail out toward Orient, to the far east end of Long Island, go play at Orient Harbor, where there's a little more runway.
Yeah.
So let's trim the jib all the way. Alright, in a very big puff, you'll have to ease the jib a little bit also. That's the downside of not having a back shoulder. In a Lightning, you probably do this also with a big puff where you just ease the main very hard, you close the spot.
Yeah.
Now you just pull the sails there. Yeah. And ease the main and the jib together, then I don't need to use as much main. The boat goes a lot better. Any puff, just ease the jib a little bit. It's not overlapping, so a small ease does a lot, as you can see. You trim back in, you'll feel the power come back on.
So when there is a puff, I let go.
Yeah, we use a little bit of bang, or we use a little bit of tip and a little bit of main. And the boat stays on speed very nicely. If we lift everything completed, the boat would heal a lot. It wouldn't capsize, but you'd be sad. From a speed standpoint, you don't want the leeward rail to be in the water. It's almost like a 49er like that, where if the rail's in the water, the boat's just dragging. It's dragging the boat. Right now, I think we have a little bit of, we must have the tide behind us, because normally upwind, in this condition, we'd run around 6 knots. So 6.8 means you're probably getting about a knot of tide push, because that speed is GPS speed on instruments. So there's no paddle on the boat with a paddle wheel. It goes with all GPS. So it means downwind will be going a little slower than you're expecting. It won't feel that way.
Yeah.
But the speed will be a knot slower than it should be. In this condition, downwind will probably be doing somewhere, depending on the puff, between 11 and 14 knots.
How often do you change sail?
No, these are the sails. I change the batten and the jib sometimes. But honestly, during the course of the day, I almost never change the batten. I'll change the rig as far as changing turns on the rig. Or
No, I mean, how many?
no, I get new sails every year because I have a co-owner and he and I both do pretty well job-wise. We race the boat a lot. Most people, I would say every 3 years. But because we get new sails every year, I sell my old sails also. Whatever my slippers that I have as the oldest, 3 years old, I sell them. And, that takes the sting off for me. I usually sell it for about 30% of what I paid for it. And I can put that towards new sails.
Right.
But these are my 2023 sails right now. But I bought this boat in 2023. I have 2022 sails that I bought when the boat came. I have 23s and I have 24s. Right now the 24s are not going to come out again for North Americans. We can use 4 days. I'm going to save them for the North Americans in December in Florida. These sails were used at the World Championships last year in Louisiana, New Orleans. And I use these for some local stuff that I take more seriously. My 2022s I really should have taken the 2022s today for practice, but I left them at home.
So,
Usually I use that for stuff like this.